What if history had taken a left turn in WWE? What if the headlines, the chants, the WrestleMania main events had played out differently, with new heroes rising, and unexpected betrayals reshaping the business? That's the question WWE, Unreal asks. And in doing so, it doesn't just challenge what happened, but it rips the curtain back on what almost did. This isn't fantasy booking from a fan forum. This is real. These were ideas seriously tossed around, plotted out, and in some cases rehearsed, before being scrapped in the 11th hour. Like the notion that Kevin Owens, bruised but unbroken after a crushing loss at Royal Rumble, was moments away from being paired with The Rock in a shocking tag team program, a partnership that would have rocked SmackDown to its foundation. Or the alternate path where Jey Uso didn't become the heartbeat of WrestleMania 41. Instead, it was CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, marching into a heavyweight title match against Gunther, two ring generals poised to tear the house down. WWE, Unreal doesn't simply tell you what might have happened. It shows you. In rehearsal clips. In script notes. In candid backstage footage, filled with nervous laughter and creative tension. Imagine seeing John Cena in his dressing room, rehearsing a speech that would never air, one where he stays the hero, never turning heel, never siding with the bloodline. What if that version of Cena had survived the cut? Or visualize The Rock scanning a script, debating whether to call upon another WWE legend, not Roman Reigns, not Seth Rollins, but perhaps Randy Orton, to dethrone Cody Rhodes. That conversation happened. The camera was there. We even get glimpses of Paul, Triple H, Levesque at gorilla position, headset on, listening to the live feed, muttering, hold it, cue pyro, as he balances drama, crowd reaction, and timing, like a maestro in the chaos of war. The docuseries exposes just how malleable the WWE universe really is. Storylines aren't just born, they survive a battlefield of boardroom debates, injury scares, crowd testing, and sheer timing. There's a sequence where producers deliberate whether Seth Rollins should be the one to end Logan Paul's title reign at SummerSlam. He's the architect, one producer insists. We owe him that story. But Triple H interjects, let's see the numbers on Logan's segments again. And then there's the clash over Cody Rhodes. One version of the script had him losing at WrestleMania. Another had him winning, but only after interference from someone totally unexpected, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You see Sami Zayn walking out of a rehearsal match looking drained. They cut my promo again, he says with a grin, masking frustration. Guess I'm just background. That moment. Raw, unfiltered, human. WWE, Unreal presents wrestling not just as a spectacle, but a canvas of infinite potential, shaped by a committee of artists, executives, and performers whose visions often collide before they converge. There's a point where Rhea Ripley reflects on a scrapped angle where she was supposed to form an unlikely alliance with Becky Lynch to take down Damage Control. That would have been fun, she says. But the timing wasn't right. The show captures Bianca Belair in training, preparing for a dream match with Charlotte Flair that was penciled in but never greenlit. I was ready, Bianca says, eyes gleaming. It would have been electric. And then the emotional beats, like when Sami Zayn watches the WrestleMania card being finalized without his name on it. Or when Drew McIntyre rehearses a promo, not knowing it'll be dropped for time. It's a documentary about wrestling. But more than that, it's a documentary about what could have been. The alternate timelines. The near misses. The backstage politics that change everything. You see a whiteboard in the writer's room. It has, Plan A, Plan B, and then, Chaos Plan. That Chaos Plan, often the one fans never see. But this time, we do. One segment shows Gunther quietly pacing before a match that never happened. They pulled it, he says. It's cool. But you can tell it's not. There's also insight into Roman Reigns' creative arc, where he nearly lost the tribal chief persona post-WrestleMania, in a massive swerve that would have seen him turn face and feud with Solo Sikoa. Triple H called it, too much, too fast. The doc goes deep on Becky Lynch too. A proposed return to her, the man, gimmick, complete with a solo SmackDown run, was shelved in favor of her current arc with Liv Morgan. I fought for that, Becky admits. Didn't win that one. You get a sense of just how collaborative, and yet cutthroat, the WWE storytelling machine is. Every pitch has to pass the fan test, the merch test, the TV timing test, and the ultimate gatekeeper, the instinct of Triple H. And when it doesn't, it's shelved, forgotten. Until now. One of the most striking moments is watching Cody Rhodes, alone in the ring before the crowd is let in, practicing a promo that never aired. "What if I fail again?" he says to the empty seats. A reminder, even heroes fear the story. WWE, Unreal strips away the myth that every great wrestling